This is a severe weather alert.
All right, folks, good evening to you. Ben Luna here with you in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center alongside Fred Gossage and Brian Wilson. The National Weather Service in Nashville has just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning that includes a good chunk of Wayne County in addition to Lewis County in our viewing area. Also, Perry County and Hickman County is outlined in this warning that will extend out for about the next hour until about 5:30. It's currently 4:26. Here in the Tennessee Valley region. So what this warning is, this is a blanket style warning that is giving folks the heads up of this really potent line of storms that's rolling in from the west southwest. This line of storms has had a tornadic history to it. We are still very concerned with this storm that's just out to the west of Corinth, Mississippi. And then there's also another storm just due south of that cell that is also giving us more concern that will roll into North Alabama here over the course of the next few hours. We're about overall 45 miles from the core of the cells arriving in our viewing area, or at least to the warning area this evening. There's a lot of conditions that are playing a part of this, even though we are approaching sundown. We do have ample energy upstairs, as Fred said in the last update, that will play into growing these storms as they approach the Tennessee River to the west tonight. So over the course of the next few hours, please, please, please stay weather aware. If you have not done so already, download our app. You can get that in the Apple App Store and Google Play, so by searching Tennessee Valley Weather. In fact, we just updated that app a few days ago. Brand new look and some new features. We also are on Smart TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Fred's driving radar. He's got some times of arrival pulled up. Again, this is a blanket arrival time for this cell or this cluster of storms as it's approaching in from the west. Saltillo, Tennessee at 4:31, Mickey at 4:37, downtown Savannah at about 4:37, Corinth at 4:40, Linden, Tennessee at 4:48, the same for folks in Clifton, Flatwoods in northern Wayne County at 4:59, Centerville, Tennessee at 5:01, Walnut Grove at 5:13, Waynesboro, downtown Waynesboro at about 5:13. So got about 45 minutes for these storms really start to roll into the core of Wayne County. Downtown Hohenwald arriving there at 5:18 this evening. We are providing wall-to-wall coverage as necessary on the storms as they approach our viewing area. Fred's going to take us to the Hardin County 911 camera that is part of the Radar Omega network, part of our Arctic Air Skycam network. Looking back to the west, I've got this pointed west, slightly southwest, and you can see some of the structure of the storm as it's preparing to roll into the Savannah area. These are very, very large storms, in fact, towering about 50,000 feet with the overall vertical height of the storms tonight. So again, a lot of energy, very powerful storms. These are also hailers, meaning that these are dropping and have had a history of very large hail. We've had reports of tennis ball sized hail. Fred, what was the
Brett Adair lost his windshield to baseball-sized hail back with a storm in North Mississippi earlier.
All right, so baseball-sized hail even, and these are some of the storms. Now, if you look at radar, you're saying, oh, that don't look too bad. Those are just a few storms. Well, they've not actually found their way into the most available energy yet. That energy is riding pretty much on top of us or near us. So as they continue to approach the Tennessee Valley region, our viewing area, our concern is that these things are going to really blossom up as they approach really that Tennessee River corridor here over the course of the next couple of hours. And then I think we're in for a very long evening of tracking these storms through our viewing area and then off points to the east of I-65 late tonight. So just to recap, the National Weather Service in Nashville has issued a blanket severe thunderstorm warning for a whole host of counties. This includes Wayne County, really the western half of Lewis County. You've got Hickman County in the mix, also Perry County as well. Effective until about 5:30 tonight, and then a few more severe thunderstorm warnings back out to the west. Now, that is what's going on in our viewing area. I've not told the guys I'm going to mention this, but if you do have family or friends in the northern portion of Davidson County, we are tracking some incredibly powerful storms through the Nashville metro area, points just north of downtown Nashville. We don't have to go to radar on this, but I just wanted to bring that up in case you are following some of the news out of Nashville. Some very, very powerful storms I believe possibly one on the ground rolling into Davidson right now. And then we have had, of course, a very powerful tornado that touched down earlier this evening in Clarksville, just north of downtown Clarksville, and possibly we're hearing even the potential for a loss of life in that area. Overall, within the current warning in our viewing area, we have about 53,000 people who are affected, almost 54,000 people who are affected within this severe thunderstorm warning as it stands right now. So as of the current time, 4:31, that is where we are standing with the severe weather update. Do we want to hop over to Links 3 real quick?
Yeah, if you want to show the Nashville storm, we have that.
Yeah, let's hop to Links 3.
Links 3.
All right, so there we go. Here is the storm as it's now approaching in from the west. This is downtown Nashville right here. This is the OHX NexRad off to your right behind me. And then here's the overall structure of this storm. And right there is your inflow and your notch. And right there is the tornadic couplet that has had a history of being on the ground. We had a debris ball earlier that's approaching the Buena Vista Estates, just south of Whites Creek. There's Germantown, near Scottsboro and Jordonia, Bordeaux Hills, and Cumberland Heights. Now this is again just north of downtown Nashville. That is Tennessee Highway 12 as it's making its way in. It is still very, very well defined, again, traveling just north of downtown Nashville. We're tracking that storm in addition to many others tonight on the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. Again, our entire viewing area is under a tornado watch. That watch extends this evening until, for a good portion of our counties, until 7 p.m. And then for the newer counties that were added, including Giles and Marshall County and then North Alabama, that extends until 11 p.m. tonight. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. Brian, Fred, and I will continue to keep you updated as we head through the course of tonight. Thank you for tuning in.
You're watching the